Next up on WTV, the virtual college fair, GPA opt-outs, and this week's edition of My Life As. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, September 16th, and I'm Alyssa Murphy with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. College representatives are no longer on campus, but students still have an opportunity to visit schools virtually. FISD is hosting this year's Fall College Fair virtually from September 17th to November 30th. To access the virtual college fair, students can register on the Texas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Administration Officers, or TACRAO website. Admissions representatives will be available live on Fridays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. to answer questions for parents and students who have questions about colleges. Students who want to attend must register at the QR code shown or the link below. Upperclassmen have the ability to drop certain classes from their GPA, but the window to do so is quickly closing. WTV's Trevor Noon has the story.
Junior and seniors can choose to opt out of elective and fine art classes as far as their GPA goes, but it must be done in the next 2 weeks. This means that the grade from the class they choose to opt out of will not affect their GPA. Students can choose to opt out of one fine arts or athletics class counting in your GPA this year, as long as you have participated in that class the previous 2 years. This is primarily for students with a 5.0 weighted GPA or higher who feel a non-level class could bring their GPA down. Students interested in opting out of a fine arts or athletics class for their GPA must go to the student portal and search for the GPA opt-out tile. The deadline to opt out is October 1st and must be approved by a parent and the student's counselor. For more information, contact your counselor. Reporting for WTV, I'm Trevor Noon.
The first month of school is in the books, and for some AP Human Geography students, the first unit of study is coming to a dramatic finish. WTV's Joaquin Perez explains.
This week, students are learning about the relationship between the Earth and Sun and how it affects different countries around the world. This is the focus of the latest project in Scott Lee's AP Human Geography classes.
I think it's important that you get people that have different skills, because we can all learn the topic, but some people might be better at illustrating and showing what they know as opposed to just talking about it or answering questions about it.
Students have 2.5 minutes to act out their mini drama, with each group putting their own spin on things.
We're doing something really funny, it's going to be dramatic, we have the backstabs, it's going to be great.
Tests are based on facts, but projects allow for creativity and freedom according to AP Human Geography teacher Scott Lee.
The most important thing is that it just allows everybody to have more fun, not just, read textbooks and do worksheets all day or something, but really allows people to have fun. I feel like, tests, they have their place, but, at the same time, projects also have their place and demonstrate knowledge similarly, but in a more creative fashion.
Reporting for WTV, I am Joaquin Perez.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of varsity volleyball player Madison Manning.
So every game day, we usually have to be at the school at around 7:45 a.m. And the first thing we do is we put on our stuff, and then we go to the gym to set up the net for practice. The next thing we do is we usually go to Coach Dobbins' room to watch film on the team we're playing that night. We basically just go over their go-to players and their tendencies as a team, basically just so that we know what to look out for that night. And then we go back to the gym, we do some dynamics as a team, and we warm up our arms and legs. And then we do game day service eve, which is a drill we do on every game day. And then we do some drills based on what we need to work on or what we need to look out for that game that night. And then towards the end, we usually scrimmage a little bit. And then after that, we take the nets down. We huddle up as a team and give affirmations to the players that did good that practice. And then we break out and we go to the locker room to get dressed for the day.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Students can now vote for homecoming court using the QR code below. Voting ends this Friday. LHS Students for Environmental Action is having their first meeting on September 17th during advisory in room C241. To learn more about the club, join the Remind by scanning the QR code below or texting at LIBSEA to 81010. CareWiki is holding a drive to collect items for those affected by Hurricane Ida. It will run until the 29th, and there's a donation box at the Rotunda. Black Student Union will be meeting today during advisory in room C220. To sign up for the Remind, text at FEBKD2 to 81010. That's it for today's daily update. This is Alyssa Murphy for Wingspan TV.